Alright, listen up comic book fans. You think you know Two-Face? Think again. The latest Two-Face comic series is here, and let me tell you, it's a total game changer. If you're sleeping on this one, you're missing out big time. So why should everyone be reading it? Let's break it down in full detail. For years, Harvey Dent has been one of Batman's most complex villains. A man torn between justice and chaos, good and evil. But what makes him such a fascinating character? Unlike many villains who are simply evil, Harvey is tragic. He was Gotham's White Knight, fighting for justice before fate, and some acid changed his destiny forever. And this series? It dives deep into the duality like never before. We're getting a fresh take on his internal battle, showcasing the constant struggle between the rational, justice-driven Harvey and the ruthless, calculating Two-Face. What's different here is that for the first time we're seeing new layers peeled back. We get a glimpse into how he truly sees himself, how Gotham sees him, and how Batman struggles to deal with him in a way that feels new and raw. Now I know what you're thinking, another Two-Face story, haven't we seen it all? But here's where this series flips the script. The stakes higher than ever, the emotional weight heavy, and the writing absolutely top tier. Think The Long Halloween meets Joker Killer Smile, but with its own fresh, modern twist that keeps you guessing. The storyline does something we haven't really seen before. It forces Harvey into situations where neither side of his psyche has the right answer. Every flip of the coin leads to consequences he never expected. And the way the story unravels, it's gripping, intense, and filled with shocking moments that will leave you speechless. And let's talk about the art. I cannot stress this enough. This series is a visual feast. The way they depict Harvey's inner struggle through shadows, colour contrast, and insane panel layouts is pure storytelling genius. Every page is a masterpiece, making you feel every bit of his torment and rage. The use of colour is particularly striking. You've got dark, muted tones when Harvey is in control. When Two-Face takes over, the colours shift. More violent, more erratic. And the way they handle the coin flips, oh man, it's cinematic. Every single moment feels intentional, like it was crafted to pull you into Harvey's mind. Now let's take a second to appreciate why this stands out. Batman's rogues gallery is filled with some of the greatest villains in comic book history. Joker, Riddler, Scarecrow, you name it. But Two-Face, he's different. He's not just chaos for the sake of chaos. He's a man with a past, a tragic hero turned villain. Someone who could have been Batman's greatest ally but instead became one of his most dangerous enemies. This comic takes tragedy and amplifies it. It doesn't just give us a villain, it gives us a man wrestling with the weight of who he was versus who he's become. It makes us question, can Harvey Dent ever be saved? And does he even want to be? Look, whether you're a long-time Batman fan or just getting into Gotham's rogues, this series is a must-read. It's got action, depth, and emotional punch that's going to stick with you long after you close the last page. And if you love stories that make you think, make you feel, this is it. Plus, let's be real, we all love a good villain story, but this is something special. The kind of story that makes you see a character in a whole new light. And with so many comics out there, it's rare to find one that truly leaves an impact. So what are you waiting for? Grab a copy, hit up your local comic book shop, or buy a copy online. Just make sure you read it. And hey, if you've already checked it out, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Do you think Harvey can be redeemed? What's your favourite moment? Let's discuss. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the best comics out there. You don't want to miss what's coming next.